Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want to talk about a report in Dynamics NAV or Dynamics 365 Business Central. This report is called Inventory Cost Variance Report. So I've been asked by one of my customers if there's a report for him to reconcile the GL account, Purchase Price Variance account. And yeah, so this is a report for you to do the reconciliation. Okay, so let's take a look of your general posting setup. This is where you can see your purchase variance account setup. So you can see I have different combinations of general business posting group and general product posting group. And so for some customers, they may use the same purchase variance account for different combinations. But some of them, like in my demo database, I have different purchase variance accounts set up here. So in order to find out how many different general ledger account was set up as a purchase variance account, I can copy all the rows and I can send it to Excel. And so I can delete all the other columns I do not need and only leave the purchase variance account. And then I can remove the duplicate to get it. This is so I can remove all the columns from here and only leave my purchase variance account, which is this one. So I can remove everything from there. And so this is my purchase variance account. And okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to data and then remove duplicate. Okay, if I do that, then you see I only have 4 different purchase variance account. Okay, so that's my first step. Okay, so then if I look at my GL account, if I look at my chart of account, and then so because I'm using the Kronos demo company and it only allows me to use future date. So I'm using a date which is September the 12th, 2021 as my work date. So I'm going to use this date as my date filter for my chart of account. And then I'm going to only filter these 3 accounts. So I'm going to type them in. So that 3 account I need is 52475. I use a pipeline to divide them. 54703 and 53850. These 3 general ledger account, those are my purchase variance account. So I will look at the balance at date, this column, to calculate for that date what is the total balance at date for those 3 general ledger account for the purchase variance. I'm going to copy them to my Excel as well, and then we can calculate the totals for them. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to just copy the totals for all 3, the balance for all these 3 general ledger accounts. So you can see we got the total of $41,722.31. Okay, and so why I'm saying we can, so we are trying to reconcile this number with that, we are trying to use that report to reconcile this number to see if the subledger has the same amount as what you see in the GL account balance. So I'm gonna use this inventory cost variance report. You can use the same posting date. So I'm gonna use .w. W means work date, and then it's getting that date, and then we can preview this report. When we preview this report, then you go to the end of the report. So you have exactly the same number as what I see in my GL account. That's $41,722.31. Okay, you don't need to worry about this reward sign, because when you post it from the subledger to your GL, that sign will be reversed at the GL level for a variance account. So don't need to worry about that. And so that matches. So in this case, I'm very lucky because like in my demo system, I don't have any difference. But in some scenario, you may have the difference and you want to investigate the difference. So, but the thing is like that total will only be my the total for my 3 GL account. I cannot separate them at the subledger level. I can separate them based on the different combination of the general posting setup, the general product posting group and the general business posting group combination, because they post to different GL account. I can only separate that way. But the general ledger entries posted, the general ledger entry table does not have those field, general product posting group, general business posting group. So in that case, if you look at my previous Power BI previous video, I have a Power BI report for the to reconcile the number for the inventory account and to compare with the inventory to GL reconciliation report. If you look at that video, then I created a Power BI report. In that Power BI report, I was using, I was connecting the value entry table with the GL entry, general ledger entry table, and through another table. I joined them together. So then, as long as I have the value entry table, as long as I join them, in the value entry table, those fields are available. It has the location code, it has the inventory posting group, it has the general product posting group, it has the general business posting group. If you use that Power BI report and add the general product posting group and the general business posting group to that report, then you will be good. You should be able to reconcile the numbers for the individual account, because in your general posting setup, the different combination of the general product posting group and general business posting group post to different purchase variance GL account. Okay, so you can do it that way. Then you can reconcile the number to each GL account of the purchase variance. So also I want to talk about this report, how this report is calculated. There's a good article which I saw. Let me see if I still have that link available. So this article is talking about this report, and it's talking about how this report is calculating the cost per unit in this report. So if we look at this report again, you have a column cost per unit. So this article is talking about how the cost per unit is calculated. So actually in this report, so it's taking the item ledger entries and considering both the entry type purchase and positive adjustment, then navigate to the value entry table, and then you can filter by different filters and filter by entry type direct cost. Then you can get the cost per unit for each item ledger entry. But that's for you to do the reconciliation, like if you want to find out the details of how this report is calculated, then that way will be more difficult, because you have to do it entry by entry. The reason is because if you use the item ledger entries table, then you use that filter in that report. For example, if I select these are the filters I use and I got these results, then if I highlight them, then I will not have the option to, you see, this value entries is grayed out. So that's why you have to do it entry by entry. It's not a good way to reconcile the numbers. So if you want to reconcile the details of the numbers, you usually use the value entries table. And this will be easier for you. You use this value entries table directly. And how you can do it is like, for example, we are still using the same posting date. And I'm using the .w, which is the work before today's work date. And then I can use the item ledger entry type. I can select positive and positive adjustment and purchase and positive adjustment, these two item ledger entry type. And then I select the type, which is the value entry type. And then I can select the variance. Okay. If I do it this way, then I copy all the entries from the value entries to my Excel spreadsheet. And then I will calculate, what I have to calculate is this cost amount actual. Okay, so this is your total variance. If you add up everything here, then this number is your total variance. This number, $41,722.31, exactly match what we have in our GL entry, in our GL level, at our general ledger level, in the GL entries. So yeah, so this is easier. You filter your value entries table directly and to get this number. This number is the number showing up in your inventory cost variance report and under the total variance amount. This column is calculated by that cost amount actual. If you want to find the details of this column, you can use that value entry table. And then this is the total for the variance. Okay, so I think that's everything I want to share in this video. Hope this video can help you guys. And thank you for watching my YouTube video. I hope to see you guys again next time.